Hey, welcome in. So COD Next just wrapped up last Thursday. Beta actually just began, I think, on PlayStation this weekend. And now we get to actually see what we're getting into with COD 2023, Modern Warfare 3. And after watching a decent amount of gameplay from COD Next, I've actually started asking myself if Modern Warfare 3 is actually a new Call of Duty game. Now, let's talk about some things before we answer that. First, let's start with what they tweaked or added with the multiplayer Warzone, and we can talk about zombies in a minute. So with Modern Warfare 2, a lot of people complained about how slow the game was and how it just felt clunky. It seems like they tweaked a lot of the movement, bringing back some of the stuff like Modern Warfare 19 slide canceling. This overall improves sniping as well, so faster ADS speeds, and apparently one-shot sniping's back, which is pretty sweet. But the game just looks, and from what people are saying, feels a lot smoother than the last one. In multiplayer, it seems like there's a longer time to kill, which could be good. They made a change to the perk system. They actually added dead silence back, which people have been asking for, which is nice. I'm sure there's more features or changes that I didn't go through, but I'm not going to go through them all in this video. So now let's move into more of the maps and guns. So it looks like they're going with more of a remastered route by bringing back, I think, 16 maps from Modern Warfare 2 at launch for Modern Warfare 3. That's their launch maps. And then they're also bringing back a bunch of different guns from Modern Warfare 2. I know off the top of my head, ACR, Beretta, UMP, there's probably a bunch more. Anyways, so this is where I kind of begin to question if this game can really be regarded as a new Call of Duty title rather than dedicated remaster. It seems as though from content perspective, it's pulling a lot from Modern Warfare 2, if not just being a remaster of Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. But from a gameplay like engine perspective, it's totally pulling from Modern Warfare 19 and Modern Warfare 2 from last year. It seems like Modern Warfareception, you know what I mean? Like, it's called Modern Warfare 3, but it's actually Modern Warfare 2 remastered. But then when you think about it, it's on the same engine as Modern Warfare 2 from last year with remastering Modern Warfare 19's movement. Like, which one is it? It's not a new one, that's for sure. But obviously, nostalgia sells in Call of Duty, and a lot of people have been asking for remasters instead of new content because people are just sick of Call of Duty sucking at making new content, which is a valid point. It's a very valid point. But I don't think it's going to satisfy everyone, especially those that are looking for a new experience. I personally never got to play Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009, but, you know, I can assume that people who did are really going to like this game, because if they remastered Black Ops 2, I'd be all over it. So, yeah, nostalgia does sell. But today I'm here to play devil's advocate for the reason that Call of Duty is charging $70 for a so-called new title. And it's hard to justify paying this price for a game that almost is just an update to a previous game. Sure, the gameplay update may feel like a new game, but what they're really doing is just updating the last game, at least since it's on the same engine. And that's where the problem of the Call of Duty system is. I could talk about this for hours. In terms of zombies, I'm actually not hyped at all. Thank you, Call of Duty. This is the first year I haven't been hyped for zombies. I can't be let down. It's over. The mode looks very underwhelming. It looks like a carbon copy of Outbreak mixed with DMZ with new features. They're hyping it up. I'm not really into it, personally, from what I saw. So yeah, I probably won't be excited for zombies, but that's all right. Moving on, we're gonna go to Warzone quick. In terms of Warzone, nothing really changed from last year. It's kind of just the same thing, updated, you know, same engine, new guns, new movement, new map. So it's an update, which is fair because it's a free game and you can play it for free and it's updated. This Call of Duty is doing something correctly because Warzone is free. I think it's gonna have these newer Call of Duty diehard fans like the Modern Warfare 19 and up. A lot of those guys are going to be happy. But I think for those who are looking for a change or anything really new for Warzone or multiplayer for that fact aren't going to be too excited. Does that justify you having to spend $70 on the game? That's the question. This is up to you to make that decision. Obviously, I will most likely succumb to the Call of Duty cycle and buy the game. For you, who the brave soul who is not buying the game, I applaud you. Probably most of my friends, so I'm going to be playing this by myself. But to answer the question that we posed at the beginning of this video, is Modern Warfare 3 a new Call of Duty title game? And I would say no. I don't think so. I think they could have added all of this stuff in to Modern Warfare 2 in a big enough update that it could have just been free for everyone to play and then save a year for the next Call of Duty title and maybe do it every 2 years. But I don't work at Activision, I don't work there, so obviously I have no say, and they're making a boatload of money without my opinions, so they would probably beg to differ. And sadly, I think this is the reason a lot of people are leaving the Call of Duty franchise, which sucks because I've been around for a long time and I've loved the games and I've loved playing the games with my friends, but my friends haven't necessarily loved the games as much as me, so it makes it hard to find a fun time on Call of Duty when I can't play with the people that I enjoy playing with. So, and I'm sure a lot of you have the same problems. This Activision model of dropping a game every year and charging $70 for it is probably going to stay, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. But I don't think it's going to be a long-term solution. I think eventually they're going to have to stop doing that. And eventually when they stop making games that look cool to me, I'm going to stop buying them because there's no point in spending $70 for a Call of Duty Vanguard, for instance. Yeah, that one wasn't good. That's just my thoughts. I'm going to be playing the beta next weekend, probably on stream, and I'll have a video out for you guys as well. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. If you kind of like this style of video, make sure to like. I don't do very many of these. I normally just do gameplay, but I'm having fun with it. It's a good time. Drop a like or comment below. Tell me how you think this year's Call of Duty is gonna go. Without further ado, that's gonna be it for me, and we'll see you next week for next week's upload. Peace out.